Okay, welcome to today's practice. This is, I'm gonna see that you can see all of me, awesome. This is our Vinyasa flow practice for an evening. You don't need any props specifically, but I do have with me a couple blocks and a blanket, some dumbbells, which again, you don't need. I just have this random stuff lying around. But if you know that your practice, you enjoy a couple of dumbbells to help lift the floor a little higher, or if you like a strap or something for specific poses, feel free to grab them. Blankets or towels are always nice. Anything that you have at home for a little bit of cushion, perhaps under the knees if we're on hands and knees, or underneath as you sit to help those hips open up. So this is about an hour long or so, maybe 50-minute yoga flow or vinyasa practice. So we'll get started, and my name is Ashley, so welcome for those of you who are watching the replay. We're gonna get started in a wide forward fold. So we take those feet, we stand up, so everybody stand up. Take the feet wide, shrug the shoulders back, bend the knees, fold forward, grab the elbows, and this is our forward fold, Ragdoll pose. Sway from side to side. I particularly love starting in this pose, but I only do this in an evening class because our bodies are loosened up and ready for this kind of pose to begin with. So we're allowing the blood flow to circulate the body, creating some more creativity, relaxation, getting rid of any distractions with closed eyes. And stay in that pose. We're going to grab our intention for the day. Pick a good one for us. Oh, I like that one. Our intention for the day. Okay, and releasing those hands, bend the knees, and bend the knees a little bit more. Let's take those hips back about knee height in that bent squat position. Fingertips on the ground. So you can even take the quads or the upper legs, have them parallel to the floor. And as you do that, shift from side to side, right to left. Straighten one leg, straighten the other leg. Today's intention and what we're going to go for today, I am powerful. My thoughts, feelings, and actions create my future. So not just power in our poses, but powerful within our minds and our mindset. Getting through whatever the day gives us, creating the future that you want. All right, come back to a center position. This is called a pressing chair with wider legs, pinky toes at the edge of the mat. Here's our first chance to get really powerful. Reach forward, palms face down. Lower, keep the hips up at knee height. 5, 4, 3, one more deep breath. 2, 1, stand up, reach up. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press the palms down, lift your gaze. And then take your chin down to your chest and rock the head side to side. Neck rotations, shoulder blade squeeze in the back. Create a nice open sense in your body, open shoulders, open mind. Okay, bring your head back up to the center. Release those hands, reach up as you inhale. Grab onto your, well, let's say left hand, pull upward and lean to the side. Find a side bend, soften the shoulders, press the palms back in the wrists. Feet are still pretty wide here. Just adding, for that balance factor, just adding a side bend to it. Inhale back to center. Grab the opposite wrist, pull over to the side. All right, inhale back up. Exhale, bend the elbows and pull the elbows down about shoulder height. Inhale, press open wide. Keep the knee. Let's actually bend those knees a little bit, get softer. Exhale, press one hand down, opposite hand across. This is pressing side bends. Inhale, hands to goalposts. Exhale, side bend, pressing down and over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pressing. Do that a few more times. 2 more. And last one. Good, reach those arms up. Long stretch. And take the hands down next to your side. Step those feet together towards the top of the mat, and we'll head towards our sun salutations. First, hands at the heart. Pull the belly in, lift through the body as you press down through the feet. Engage the quads, the low belly, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and gaze forward. Lift taller than you think you are. Breathing in and out through the nose. Your breath will be your guide through your practice, the place to come back to every so often to check in. If your breath gets lost, change up your pose. If your mind wanders, add intensity. Come back to the breath. Allow your breath to be your power, your guide, your barometer, your measuring stick, whatever you want it to be. Allow it to guide you on this journey of our practice. Hands come down next to your side. Journeying into power, reach those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms and dive down, hinge at the hips. Let's take this first one slow. Half lift, either hands on the shins or to the floor. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to plank pose. Take a deep breath in, shift forward on the tippy toes. You might take the knees down today, it's up to you. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Elbows to 90 degrees. Press that heart forward. Up dog from the knees, or lifting the knees and activating through the abs to go to up dog. Using your core strength, look down, press into the hands and lift those hips up and back to down dog. Flipping over the feet whenever you would like. And the first down dog here, pedal the feet. Lift the heels and lower them. Notice how those legs are feeling. Taking some movements. I'm a big fan of movement. No need to keep stillness in the body all the time. Sometimes stillness is nice, but let's work out those kinks here in this moving practice. And walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Rising up, open those arms, reach out, lift up. Hands by your side, just let that go. We'll do one more sun salutation A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank pose. Shift forward so the shoulders are over the fingers. Exhale, bending those elbows, hug the rib cage, descend. Inhale, lift the heart up dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. From this down dog, let's keep the feet hip distance apart, heels pressed towards floor. Gaze looking back towards the feet, pressing through the fingers. Did I say that already? From the foundation, heels down, hands down, heart towards the thighs and lift the tailbone. Let's lift that right leg, take it behind you. Inhale. But keep it level with the hip or hips level and neutral. Pause here, single leg down dog. Lift high up under the tippy toes of the left foot. Bend the right knee, shift forward knee to nose. Gentle step between the hands. We'll start in this low lunge, for our lunge series anyway. Low lunge, back knee can be up or down. Again, just checking in with that breath. Finding a little power in the body. So pressing down through that front heel. Fingertips light. So lift up in the upper body so those hips can get lower. So we're not up here. Instead, we're settling in, gazing forward, fingertips reaching. Now just the fingertips of the left hand stay down, reach up and open to the right side. Twist. Still working power into the legs, less weight in the hands. In fact, we could reach that left hand forward. Twisted, low lunge. Take a few breaths. Right, left hand comes back down, right hand comes back down. Rising up, open those arms out to the side, lift up, shoulders over hips. Good, bend into that right knee, left knee is a little bouncy. Take a deep breath in, bend the elbows, pull back, open heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach up. One more time, pull it back. Reach up. Now hands behind the back, interlace the fingers again. Press the palms together and down. Look up, lean forward. We get a take off. Bend the back knee, lift, lift, lift. Back leg lifts. Toes might be towards the ground. Straighten out that right leg. Flex through the left foot, or you could hinge into that T-like shape. Find balance by looking down beyond the tip of the nose. And finally, stand up slowly, rising up, straight leg or bent leg, extend it forward. Hold it, hands still behind the back. Lift that left leg a little higher, or knee or left leg, strong in the right side. A lot of balance going on here. Hopefully your floor is wood on your practice, but if it's carpet, that just means you're working extra hard, gaining more balance than us on a wood floor. Okay, take that left leg back once again to warrior three. Step back gently into your lunge. Reach up as you inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Press the palms down, lift the right foot without much sound. Step it straight back to single leg plank. You can point the toes, give your foot a little break, and pause, single leg plank pose. Squeeze, squeeze the glutes, means your booty. Squeeze it and keep it lifted. Single leg plank, pause. Shift forward on the left toes, single leg chaturanga. You can drop the left knee down or keep it lifted. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, right leg still high. Then place it back down to the ground. Downward facing dog. Other side, same thing. Lift the left leg this time. Heel up and back behind you. Pointing the hips down, pinky toe pointed down. Now lift high up into the right toes, heel up. Bend the left knee. Shift forward, keep shifting. Strong and powerful, create space between the chest and the floor. Flex the left foot, step between the hands. Low lunge. Fingertips only on the ground. Good. Fingertips only. Let's get those hips a little lower. Right hand stays down, fingertips. Left arm reaches up. Spinal twist. If you can, try to lighten the load on that right hand. And even better than that, reach it forward. Okay, not better and worse, just different. Stay here for one more deep breath. Then rotate forward into like an airplane. Rise up, inhale. Good. Hands, actually palms connect. Let's do something a little different. Instead of elbows bending into that goalpost arms, press the palms, and as you exhale, thumbs to the back of the neck. Get lower. Inhale, reach up, stay low in the legs. Exhale, thumbs to the back of the neck. Pull that low belly in, keep the shoulders over hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, reach up, hands behind the back. Opposite thumb on top. Press it down, open the heart. Lean forward. Bend the back knee, get ready, take off, lift. Like a figure skater, kind of. But here we're flexed foot, right toes point down, and yes, you can be up a little higher, but we want, and lower with the foot, we want to make sure that we've got a straight line from the heel to the crown of the head. Good, I see a couple of people joining us. All right, so keep going extended. And then stand up tall, lift that right knee. Flex the foot or extend the leg. Avoid the lean back and instead keep your core strength tall and strong. Good. Sometimes this is known as warrior 4. Sometimes. Bend the right knee. Extend it back, warrior 3. Gently step back into a lunge. Reach up, inhale. Hands come down to the floor, framing the front foot. Plant them down. Lift the left foot, step back to plank pose. But keep the left leg lifted because we did that on the other side. So keep it there, hold it, and enjoy the strength you're feeling in the right leg, your core, upper body. Press the floor away. Keep the hips low, so not to pike up, but instead flat body like a plank. Shift forward on the tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga, one leg. Up dog, keep the left leg lifted. Down dog, left leg high. Good, and place the left foot back down to the floor. Take a pause here by drawing the knees down a little wider. Sit back on the heels, child's pose. All right, making your way back to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, press them back, gazing back. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. Half lift, forward fold, and then chair pose. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Sit back into the weight in the heels, toes are light. Reach up, inhale, and hands come down to your heart. Let's prepare for a little bit of a twist. We did a twist in our lunge, but we'll get a bit deeper in this chair pose. So sink it back just a bit more, but stay strong in the legs, knees glued together, chest lifted, but a straight line from the crown of the head through the tailbone. Take a deep breath, twist it over to the right side, left elbow to right knee, press into the top hand. So instead of dumping here into that left shoulder, press actively through that right hand to give your midsection a squeeze, a wring out, and look up past that right shoulder. We sometimes get a little crooked or wonky here. So imagine you're from the crown of your head to your tailbone in a straight line down the center of the mat. Keep the knees and hips facing directly forward, together in a line. How about open arms? Yes, no, maybe. And rise back up by taking the hands down and around. Reach up, straight legs. Little back bend, exhale, hold. Inhale, straight up. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Going through our vinyasa flow, plant the hand step or hop back plank. Inhale, shifting on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Let's take that right leg and lift it high again. Inhale. Bend the knees, step between the hands, exhale. Back heel spins down this time. Reach up for warrior one. From that warrior one, open up the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. I just switched directions so that you can see, I can still see you, kind of thing. So right leg is still forward and bent. Warrior two, gazing forward beyond the right fingertips. Squeeze the heels together and feel this nice lift and activation through the center of the body. A lot of power going on here. I am powerful. You can even make bicep arms if you need to. Flip the right palm as you inhale this next time. Reverse warrior, reach up. Reach towards the sky. Reach towards your dreams. Reach towards what you're striving for. Wherever you're sending your power, your energy, your chi. Lift back up to warrior two. Elbow to your thigh, left arm overhead, side angle. Look up. Extend the arm. Maybe forward. Look towards the elbow. Press those hips towards the left side of the mat. Then rising back up, inhale. Turn the toes to face me or the side of the mat, wide stance. Hands on your hips, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold down. Take the hands down to wide forward fold. We've got one more little twist here. I'm feeling kind of twisty today. Walk your hands over towards your right leg, keeping legs straight. Left hand goes by your big toe, right arm reaches up. Now there's a tendency to shift from one side to the other, so you might move the hand back more towards the middle. Pressing active to the right foot, make sure there's a lot of weight still in the left foot. And reach up and around the back with your right arm. Good, we're adding on to this next. Take that right hand back down. Walk the hands over to the right side and pivot towards your right foot. So your right toes then face the regular way, like they were in a warrior stance. The back heel is down. We've still got a little bend in the knee, maybe straighten it out. Left hand stays down. Now let's try this revolve triangle. The hips are squared to the front of the mat. Left hand stays down. Right arm reaches up or finds the hip. Look up. And one more challenge in this pose. You're welcome to stay here. It's awesome. It's a great stretch for the outer thigh, good twist for the midsection, and balance challenge. To add a little more balance challenge, something different, bend into the right knee, reach forward with the left hand about a foot in front of the toes, and lift that back leg. Get lighter in the left fingertips. Twisted through the body, the torso, right shoulder stacked over left, and gaze up. Then take your right hand down to the floor, left foot to the outside of the right pinky toe, so you crisscross the legs and fold down. We got this little crisscross leg action. Now unravel the feet and forward fold. Hang out in that forward fold. Hello, right leg. Good, bend the knees, sit back, chair pose. Reach up. Hands to your heart. We get to twist over to the left this time. Deep breath in, twist it left. Press down into that top hand. Again, knees and hips stay facing the front of your mat. Gazing up to the left shoulder. We can open the arms or stay where they are. One more deep breath. And rise back up, reach up. Let go of the legs. Exhale, you can bend the elbows or just simply reach it back for that back bend. Inhale, straight tall. Exhale, flowing down, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back to plank pose. Shift forward, lower down. Heart pressing forward, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Awesome, we've got that other side, of course, with the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Back heel down, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two, adjust the feet. You got usually heel toe the left foot a little to the middle, straight line with the back arch. Open arms and gazing over left fingertips. Keeping yourself from drifting forward or back, let's slide and plug in those shoulders right above the hips. Flip the left palm, reverse, warrior reach up. Soft shoulders, look up. Back to warrior two, inhale. Bend a little deeper in that left knee, left elbow to your thigh, right arm reaching up. Extend and reach, maybe straight up or extended side angle with your right arm in a straight line from your shoulder to your heel. And back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn the left toes towards into that star shape again. Open arms, hands on the hips, deep breath in. Exhale, fold down. Wide forward fold. Walk your hands over to the left foot. Right hand down by your big toe, left arm reaching up around your body or straight up. Adjusting so that right hand is in a place that allows you to press and keep the hips level with each other. I know we like to get more into that left foot, so let's press the weight to the right foot in the twist. Good, and then take that left hand down to the ground. Pivot to the front, so you're gonna walk the feet or pivot the feet just a little bit so the hips are squared to the front. Left toes face forward, back heels down even though the toes are turned out to the side. We've got more of this pyramid pose or pyramid type of stance. You can bend the knee a little bit. But let's take that right hand down and reach the left arm up for one more twist here. Hand on hip or reaching. And then as you continue to twist, get a little lighter in the right hand, maybe straighter in the left leg. Twistier in the torso as you exhale. Good, let's try it. Look down, reach your right hand forward about a foot in front of your toes and lift that back leg. Revolved half moon. Maybe looking up, maybe looking down. Lighter in the right hand, fingertips only, or not even touching, hover that right hand. Straighten through both legs, active in the body, reaching into the energy shooting out of your distal points, your heel, your fingertips, the crown of the head. Both hands down, left hand down. Take your right foot to the outside of the left foot, pinky toes touch. fold forward. Unravel the feet, bend the knees, sit back in chair pose, reach up, all the way up, straighten the legs. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, straight up, hands by your side. Okay, giving your legs a little bit of a shake out. We've got one more standing pose, the balance pose. It's called a standing figure four. Sure, why not? So on or off the mat, take your right leg. Now let's do left leg. Let's see, which one do we want to do first? Choose one. I'm gonna start with my right side since that's the one that we engaged first, even though this left side feels a little more sore. So my left ankle goes over the knee. Bend the knee to get sort of cozy in it. Reach forward. You can pause here. And give you a few options too as we progress into this pose. So right foot flexed, left knee bent. You can stay here. You can do a fold forward. You're going to feel more in the hips. If you fold forward and touch the floor, straighten that left leg. Or we can add a twist. How do we do that? You would take your right hand, the same foot that's bent, to grab the foot with the hand and then reach up. Hand or maybe elbow. Prayer or reaching. And there's an arm balance somewhere in here, but we're not going to go through that today. It's called grasshopper. If you were to go down. All right, I'll show it to you. If I can get into this. So hands are, well, maybe. Got to sit all the way down for that one. Elbow on the arch of the foot. Elbow on the hip. Lean forward. I'm kind of slippery today. Nope, not going to do it. Not today. I'll stay with this upright version. I tried. My breath got lost. All right, come out of it from wherever you are. Stand up. Give it a little shake out. Other side. So ankle over. I'll still try it on this side too, if perhaps, maybe. So bend into that right knee or opposite the standing leg. You can hold it forward, hold here. There's a folded version. It's kind of nice. Or the twisted version. Hand to foot, left hand to foot, right arm reaching up. Elbow to foot. See what's going on today with this side. There we go. Not a graceful exit, but that works. No energy wasted when falling, and just fall and get back up again. All right, bring it back up and out. And shake it out. This is an energetic one. My theme for April is energy, and to create and cultivate energy from the sun, which hopefully will be out a bit more soon. It's not right now. And energy through our movements, through the food that we eat, through the people we hang out with. Hopefully everything helping us cultivate that positive energy. Let's take those feet wide again, just the way we started. Fold down, grab the elbows. Sway again, side to side. Then take those hands to the floor, bend the knees, and sit back into a squat. Your squat might be a little wider, a little narrower, maybe heels are up. Palms together, press into elbows to knees. So we're going to start this coming down process. So we've reached just beyond the peak of our practice, more of the heat building phase, and we're coming down towards the calming, relaxing, and stretching phase. So let's come to a seated pose. You can do so by taking your knee down and swing the legs around, or sit back, use your hands, and come to a simple seat. Take the legs out in front of you, straight forward. Straight forward, reach up, take an inhale. Find more length, pause here, press through the heels. Lengthen once more, thumbs to the back of the room. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Hands find a place towards your feet. You might bend the knees a little bit, might keep them straight. Lengthen a bit more through the back and send your heart and gaze forward. And lift back up. Another seated pose. Take your right knee to the inner thigh. Janu Shavasana. Turn towards that left leg. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're going directly over left leg as you fold down. Walk it back up. Switch legs. Right leg forward, left foot to the inner thigh. Knee open, reach up, inhale. Exhale over right leg. Lift back up. There you go. Take both feet together. Knees open wide, sit up tall. Hold on to the feet, deep breath in. And lean forward. Press the elbows towards the thighs. Send the crown of the head forward. Gaze forward. All right, lift back up. And take your knees together. Feet hip distance apart first, knees a little farther apart too. Hands behind. Let's press into the hands and feet to lift into this reverse tabletop position. Squeeze the shoulders, look up. Press into the heels. And then lower back down. Now we're going to roll down towards the floor. So we'll come down a little bit more, a little softer in our powerful practice. We've got to balance it out. So reaching forward, lower down slowly. Hug the knees in when you get there and rock from side to side. Take the feet down to the floor. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart, and just simply taking those knees side to side. Nice movements to loosen up the low back. And then those knees going straight up. Take the feet just a little closer together so they're about hip distance. Palms down. Lift those hips. Press into the feet. So the shoulders squeeze together. Bridge pose. Slowly lower back down. Release the shoulders. Hug those knees in. And then take the legs straight up above the hips. Legs up the wall. If you would like to take a different inversion, such as a shoulder stand or placing your blocks or hands or something underneath the hips for a little elevation, please do. For shoulder stand, you would press into the elbows, lift the hips tall, keep the gaze up towards the toes, hands to low back as you lengthen the legs skyward. A lot of weight though is in your elbows, the back of your head, and the lower shoulders, not the neck. Nowhere that's going to cause pain. If you're in shoulder stand, take those feet slowly behind you for plow pose, or maybe you want to roll back for plow pose. The fingertips can interlace, or you keep the hands to the low back, hips up high, and upside down forward fold. Bend the knees around the ears. Release those hands and slowly roll your way down. Or hug the knees and take it down. As your legs come down, hug the right knee in, let the left leg extend forward and down. Let's take a twist. Right leg hugs close to the shoulder. Pick up under the left hip as you roll or draw that left leg across. Right arm out and extended. The right leg draws back up to the top. Hug the right knee in, a reset for the day. And then switch. Right leg extends, left knee in close. Exhale, take it across as you pick up onto the right hip. Left leg twists. Look away from bent knee towards the left hand. And bring that left knee back up to the top. Give it a nice little squeeze in once more. And then both knees hugging in. Rock from side to side. You can grab your feet for happy baby pose or stay in knee hugging pose. Take some time finishing out any other postures or poses that you would like to that's relaxing for you before we come down to Shavasana. So I do hope you stay for the few minutes that we'll rest. So I'm going to head into Shavasana, and that is a place where we can just fully relax. Allow our practice to be absorbed in the body and the mind, to let go and be present. I'll give you a meditation prompt today. Today we'll work on our white light. I did that this morning as well. So you've got a vibrant white light coursing through your body. You can start by imagining that white light that's full of power, energy, positivity, flowing in through that point between your eyebrows or right on your forehead, the third eye center. And then allowing that white light to swirl and flow through the body in different points, meeting every finger, every toe, every area that you might need some energetic vibrations or healing power sent to and through. So envision that white light. Let it be your source of goodness. Let it flow through your veins and allow it to be there in every situation to allow you to find the power within. We'll be here for a few minutes and then I'll guide you out. I do hope you stay. All right, go ahead and take a deeper breath in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Bring in that light, that positivity, that power back into your body, into your breath, into your mind. Roll to your side, bent knees. Use one arm as a pillow. And then gently from the sideline pose, lift yourself up so we can conclude our practice and go about our day with more peace and more strength. And keep that, I hope that you keep showing up again and coming back to your self-care practices, your personal practices of yoga, fitness, healthy eating habits, drinking water. But of course, as any big change arises, it does take some time. So come back when you're ready, and I do hope to see you again here. Let's together take a big breath, reach up, in connection from afar, hands come down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining in our yoga flow practice. Namaste. Oh, thank you guys. Got a couple buttons here to push.